Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Mary Ogenyi Gotcha here, and I am a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. And today I have got good news. So IRCC recently made announcement regarding the Caregiver Pilot Program, and is set to launch for March 31st, 2025. Yay! So that's a program a lot of people have been looking forward to, and I'm so glad the announcement is out and the program will be launched March 31st. So in this video, I'll be talking about the Caregiver Pilot Program, the requirement, and everything you need to know about the Caregiver Pilot Program. So first off, the Caregiver Pilot Program is a PR pathway. If you're applying from outside of Canada, you will be issued PR at the port of entry once everything has been confirmed and your PR application has been approved. If you're in Canada, you'll just be issued PR automatically once everything is confirmed. So the Caregiver Pilot Program is structured to accept two NOC codes. So one is the Home Child Care Provider, that is the 44100, and the other is the Home Support Worker, that is the 44101. So these are two NOC codes that will qualify for this pathway. So just to also add, if you belong to either of this NOC, so that's the 44100 or the 44101, you have to be working, like it has to be a home-based occupation, like you have to be working in the client's home. You don't have to live there. There are some people that may live there, but if you don't live there, that's fine. But mind you, you wouldn't qualify if you're working in a facility. So let's say in a nursing home. No, this is like a home-based program. So it has to be in the client, you're offering the service in the client's home. Yeah, so that will qualify for this pathway. So let's talk about the requirements of the Caregiver Pilot Program. So given this pathway is an economic pathway, you have to have a valid full-time job offer in Canada, either as the home child care provider or as the home support worker. So either of this occupation will qualify for this program. The second requirement is your language. So for PR, you can't remove that language out of it. So if you're thinking PR, you have to have your language. So it's either you're taking the IELTS, the CELPIP, the PTE core, or you're doing the French test, right? So what is required for this program is a CLB4. It's really low and it's very, very achievable. So if you're thinking of applying to this program in March, so now is the time to take your IELTS. Now is the time to start preparing to take your IELTS, practice, and then take your IELTS test. Third requirement is education. So what they're asking for in this program, they're asking for an equivalent of Canadian high school. If you've had a degree from your home country, what you need to do, you need to evaluate that degree, because the evaluation is what will tell IRCC that, oh, you had a bachelor and your bachelor is also equivalent to a bachelor in Canada. So they are organizations that handle evaluation of foreign credentials. I'm going to put a picture of those organizations on my screen. WES, that's the World Education Service, that's the commonest evaluation people use. So if you want to go for WES, it's fine, but I'm going to leave like all the list on my screen. So the last requirement I'm going to talk about is relevant work experience. So as of 16th of June 2024, IRCC will need anybody applying applicant to have at least 6 months of experience. So either as a home child care provider, that is the 44100, the NOC, or as a home support worker, that is the 44101. You need to have at least 6 months. So you have been working in this role for at least 6 months. And mind you, when you put that in your application that you have that experience, anything you put in your PR application, you need to provide proof. So you definitely need to upload an employment reference. So from an organization that would state your hours, how long you were employed, how many hours you worked with them, what was your pay, what were the benefits of those of the job you did, and all those stuff. So you need a very, very authentic letter to back whatever you put there as your qualifying work experience. So now that we've talked about the requirements for the Caregiver Pilot Program, I'm just going to share few resources, tips that can help you in your application for those applying outside of Canada and even for those applying inside of Canada, right? As you've heard, like the one of the requirements is to have a valid job offer, a full-time job. So I'm going to share some resources relating to employment, where to find jobs. I'm going to put a picture on the screen. So with those links, you can search for jobs, you can apply for jobs, whether you're inside of Canada or you're outside of Canada. I think now is the time to start applying for roles, because the program is launching March 31st. So another thing is also your resume. So yes, you're applying for jobs, but if your resume is not up to the Canadian standard, definitely your application will be rejected. I'm also going to put a picture of a sample resume, so that will help you draft your resume. Just a few tips. So I have worked with a lot of newcomers and I have seen resumes. And one thing I see is people stating they are married, their age, their picture. So you don't need all those stuff when it comes to Canadian resume. Sometimes resume differs based on countries and styles of writing and all. But then for your Canadian resume, you don't need those details of where you're from, your age, your religion, are you a male, female, or your gender. You don't need all those details stated there. So I'm going to put the link, the picture to a perfect resume. So friends, that's all the updates I have regarding the Caregiver Pilot Program for now, pending when we hear more from IRCC. If you need support gathering your documents or with your PR application, feel free to reach out to us at info@ubuntuwic.ca. And for those applying for employment, all the best in your application. See you soon. Take care, like, share, and subscribe. Bye now.